So welcome back to the channel on this fairly gloomy November day. There is 1 week left of bass season here in the UK. Bass season runs from March through to November, and then they're protected over winter so that they can breed in peace. So I'm really hoping today that I can get 1 or 2 bass to put in the freezer over winter. That's the mission anyway. I'm diving with Mark Tilley again and Ben Whitehorn. Ben's actually a carpenter who's made some of his own wooden spear guns, so I'm really excited to give one of those a go. The conditions actually look pretty good. It was really misty and drizzly this morning, but it's kind of clearing up quite nicely, so we'll see how we get on.
This is a wooden gun, although it doesn't look like it because it's covered in black resin, but this is made from teak and Iroko, sandwiched in 3 parts, just to help that stop it bowing, and then it's coated with all this epoxy because that helps stabilize it all and keeps it all straight. Fabricated guards and muzzle, and it's got these scallops here to help with the rubber sitting in so that you've got a good eye down the gun when the rubbers are pulled tight. These rubbers don't interfere with it anywhere along here. So yeah, this is a 75. Really excited to test it out.
Got my new dive watch on today, the Sunto D4. I used it for the first time last week in the Med, and it was absolutely fantastic. Really useful to track your surface interval, depth, dive time, all that kind of thing. So it's definitely got one of the nicest user interfaces that I've seen. Very excited.
Hi guys!
Yeah! A few hold ups on the road this morning?
Yes! Oh, just up here.
You got the big camera, baby?
I've got the whammer.
You got the whammer.
Oh. Smooth.
It's smooth, isn't it?
Yeah. It's smooth.
It's smooth. And 6 or 7 days left of bass season.
Is that it? How many? Oh my god!
6 or 7 days?
I'm glad I invited myself out on this trip.
Yeah. It's always so good to see them. Oh yeah. They always visit us.
Fantastic.
How's it going, Mr. Tilford? Once again, I'm very lucky to have Mark doing some filming on the Sony A7 as we hunt for bass. First dive of the day was onto a shallow ledge in about 4 meters to warm up. You'll notice I am looking carefully in the kelp all around me. You'll see why later. On this drop, I actually spot the bass below me in the distance at the base of the cliff. As is often the case at this time of year, the fish are in deeper water. We resurface and plan the next dive closer to the shoal of fish.
A lot of fish there.
Yeah, dude.
I think we want to go up and drop into the bowl.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's super deep though for sure. It's at 5, yeah.
I take a few minutes to calm myself, relaxing every muscle on the surface during my breathe up. The scenes on this next dive are nothing short of spectacular. Once back on the surface, the fish is humanely dispatched and bled out as quickly as possible. Here you can see the information about my dive on the Sunto D4i dive watch. We found the fish in exactly 16 metres of water during a dive time of 1 minute and 20 seconds. So Tilly's just hopped in to have a quick look because he's been so kind to film me. I have just dropped him in on a spot that looked like it would be fruitful. Tilly, what have you found?
I found a slab of silver. So as you dropped in, the first thing I saw was loads of good sized pollock come flying over the top.
Really?
And I was just hanging around on the bottom. It was like 12.2 meters. And then yeah, this guy came cruising in by himself actually, and a really nice sized fish. Again,
that's a lovely fish, mate.
Yeah, it's like perfect sized bass.
Oh, look at that steely blue. You only get that on bass. I mean, you've dived how many different places and you say that's a beautiful fish still?
Oh, absolutely incredible. I'm a massive fish nerd as well, but I absolutely love these guys. They're just so pretty, great eating, and they really test you in terms of your diving, your hunting.
With the conditions as good as they were, I couldn't resist doing one last dive before the light went. This fish must have been resting in the kelp right beneath me.
Absolute beauty.
We've had an epic day in the water off Plymouth. It actually started out with the tide running quite a lot, and Mark and I were swimming around with the camera, just trial and error, diving, and eventually we found this huge school of big bass cruising by in 16 metres. It seemed to go a bit deeper at this time of year. Now the water temperature is about 13 degrees. It seemed to go a bit deeper. And yeah, about 5 or 6 days left of bass season, and we have got some really nice fish. The first one came through in the school. He was actually unbelievably one of the smaller fish in the school. That school of fish had some absolute belters in. We took this really nice, healthy looking fish. And then I did a drop into the kelp, and this one this fish swam out, which is absolute stunning fish. Definitely probably get fillets off that, probably for 3 or 4 family meals. So really, really happy to have a couple of bass before the end of the season. And today I was using this beautiful wooden spear gun made by Ben.
Hey.
And it's actually, yeah, my first proper time firing a wooden spear gun, and it was absolutely incredible. It just seems to be perfect neutral buoyancy wherever you are. So you just a tiny flick of the wrist and you can track fish really easily. It's quite heavy out of the water, but when you're in the water, it's absolutely sublime. And got the proper dipped rubber on, so it's got lots of power. So absolutely loved it. Absolutely fantastic gun. How long does it take you to make this masterpiece?
59 hours.
59 hours of work.
Yeah.
See the start point, seahorse in there. And yeah, you make all these bits as well, don't you?
Not those ones, no, not on that
didn't
one.
make
On
that
the silver one, on this one, which is the 75. It's also a wooden gun, but it's got black resin. Yeah, we've made all these bits on this and all these.
Yeah.
So they're all most of it's handmade, apart from a few bits that bolt on. Yeah.
Happy days.
That's where all the hours are. But there they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, I was pretty happy with my shot placement on the first fish. The second fish was swimming away, so I went in through the side, but there's nothing better than having nice fillets of bass to eat through the winter, so very, very happy with that.
Yummy. You can share them.
Yummy. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please remember to press the like button. I also love reading your comments, your feedback on the videos. Please keep that coming too. And in a couple of weeks, I'll have a new video for you, something a bit different, where I'm actually spearfishing abroad in, yeah, very, very different setting. I learnt a lot, so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. But until then, it's goodbye from me. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.